chosen.
Yo, Tech Leads, I'm Cobra, and I'm gonna let you know about this Mate 30 Pro. It's a heck of a phone without Google Play Store, without Google services. Now, if you want to tinker with a phone and have some fun, this might be the one because it has excellent hardware. Software is good besides the lack of Google. But this video is about living life without Google. Can you do it without having the Google Play services and the Google Play Store and all that information on there? Now, there are ways to get the Google Play Store on your device, and I may do that down the line, but I wanted to see if I can handle life without Google, because I use the iPhone as well, but there's still Google services that I use on my iPhone. So I want to try it out for a while. It's about day 4 here. If you need apps, there's a plethora of ways that you can get your apps. Most apps. I'm not done yet, but remember I said you gotta tinker with this phone. So the first thing is, no, right off the bat, disclaimer, anything you do, any kind of things, there is a security risk. So keep that in mind. I just wanted to try it out. I love tech. I love messing with things, and this would be a fun phone for me to use for the meantime. So first of all, we have the Huawei AppGallery. Now what I had to do here was I had to change the name. So I had to go in to settings, and I had to change my country region to the UK. Right, I had to change it to the UK so it's in English. And I've read that the UK has the best, most vast app selection. So that's the first thing I had to do. Then if you go into the Huawei store, they have games, standard app store, many games here. But the thing is, they don't have all the same games that you may be familiar with if you're in the United States. So here's a lot of games that they recommend, new games they love, new apps we love. So they have a lot of things, and there are some that you may or may not be familiar with, but that's one way. Another way, and I think I got a couple apps off this app store. Another way is the app called TapTap. Now this is where I got Call of Duty, and this is where I got PUBG, right? So, and of course, I'm sorry, through the Huawei app is where I downloaded Opera browser, and I was able to download all these other app stores through Opera browser. And then even through some of these, I downloaded Firefox. I feel more comfortable using Firefox. So I couldn't get that through Huawei. Like I said, you want to tinker, you want to work around, this would be the one for you. So you see here, some of these are in different languages. And with TapTap, let's say you type in a game and Call of Duty, and then there's so many different versions. So I typed in the US version, and here it is. See, they have different versions: CN, US, TW, KR. You want to get the US version. I guess it depends on which region you're in. So I downloaded the US version. All right. Also, my VPN works on here. So if you do want a different version and you have a VPN, make sure you have that region selected. So TapTap has lots of apps as well. The most stable app store I would say is the Amazon App Store, and I was able to download that through the browser again. And once you're in the Amazon store, these will be things you're most familiar with. Candy Crush. But again, some apps don't work if you don't have Google Play services. Like Pandora would not work. I downloaded it from here, from the Amazon App Store, but it didn't work still. Right, but a lot of these games did work. Right, a lot of these games did work. So my biggest thing was Pandora, because there are apps, like I use Twitter. I can't find a Twitter app either. I use Twitter. I mean, like I said, they'll have the Twitter app, but they won't allow you to use it because you don't have Google Play services. But I use Twitter through the browser. I use YouTube through the browser. I use Google Docs, Google Maps through the browser. So I'm still using Google services. I just don't have it installed. And like I said, it's a workaround. And the apps are limited, or the websites are limited in functionality, but basically they all work the same. So this one is Amazon, and you just have to download the app and see if it works or not. But then, I don't know why I didn't think of this before, but I've used Aptoide, I think that's what it's called, on a Fire Stick before. But you know, I didn't think about putting it on here. My buddy came over and said, hey, have you tried it? I said, let me try it. So I tried it, and I said, let me just see if they have Pandora on here. Lo and behold, Pandora worked. So it worked. This APK of Pandora worked. And you see there's Starbucks there. There's Roblox. There's all the main things that you may use. Now, I still can get a Twitter one from Aptoide that worked. I'm still going to mess around with it. But like I said, if you don't want to mess around with stuff like that, don't get this phone, right? If you have fun with it, I mean, like my other phones I'll set up, it'll be ready to go up and running. It's pretty similar to the rest. But this phone is fun because I get to play with it. Yeah, I might brick it. Yeah, I might mess it up. And then I'll regret it. But until that day, I'm having a great time. Now, just to show you guys some of the apps that I have downloaded. Like I said, Firefox. The main ones, my Arlo. That's a big one. Amazon works. Call of Duty works. Now let me show you an example of a game that didn't work. I can't remember which app store I got Asphalt from, but this is how you know it won't work. So it'll stop at the title screen. Then it'll just wait and wait. Then you know it's not compatible. Or it'll put up a message saying, cannot play without Google services or something like that, right? So just some more examples, some apps that I found. Now, this is my preference, of course. I love Call of Duty. I love Candy Crush. I just tried this game, FPS Sniper, from the Huawei App Store, and it was pretty fun. My Front Point app works. That Gmail is old. It doesn't work, so ignore that. Hill Climb 2 is one of my favorite games. So I went for all the games that I love to play, and it worked. And like I said, Pandora works. PUBG works. So I got most of the things that I use, not everything. So let me just show you what YouTube looks like in a browser. And there it is right there. It is limited. So if I go to YouTube and there's trending, subscriptions, library. So it all works the same. You click on a video. I don't know why I clicked on this one.
It's Olivia Jade. Welcome back to my YouTube channel.
And it works.
I've been gone for a really long time, and as much as I wish I could talk about all of this, it's really hard for me to say this just because I know that.
So you get the idea. It works just like any other browser, but you know, it's not as beautiful. It's not as seamless. You can't just swipe down and have the video playing while you select things. So, but it works, and I've been using it. And I've been using this phone, and the battery is crazy. What's that? 47%. I haven't charged it all day, right? And it's 9:12 at night, and I get up at 5:30. So it works very well, and I might just do the Google Play to see if it's, you know, worth it, or I don't know. But there are workarounds. Again, I don't recommend it if you don't want to be messing around going from App Store to App Store to App Store. I don't even know about updates yet. So I'm just letting y'all know as I play with it, giving you guys an idea what it's like. All right, tech leads, you have any questions, hit me up. I knew I left something out because I thought about 16 different things. And I was like, let me type it out. I said, no, I want to get this video out. So there goes that. Hey, if you want to tinker, check this out. And don't forget, Cobra told you. Mate!